Hello, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time we're taking a look at the Transformers Generation Siege War for Cybertron 35th Anniversary Walmart exclusive Soundblaster. That is a lot to say, but yeah, this is Soundblaster in the Siege line, which is pretty cool that we got a Generation Soundblaster. I mean, with Titan's Returns, all we got was the Soundwave, but now all of a sudden, in 1 year, we got Soundwave and Soundblaster. Wow. Anyways, this is essentially Soundwave pretty much reborn, and he's in a darker deco this time around. And I gotta say that the darker deco really looks good. It's almost spooky, but it's just fantastic. Taking a look at the alt mode. The alt mode is, not good. It's not great. It's not anything absurd. It's not, I don't know if I would say it's bad. It's just not what I essentially call good. I get what they're going for, but I don't know. Maybe they were just trying to make a spaceship look boxy to make it somewhat like his original alt mode. I don't know. And by the way, anyone saying, oh, I can't wait for an Earthrise version of Soundwave, there probably won't be, because I'm not sure what you would do with that. But anyways, taking a look at the alt mode, you can see that on the back. You can deploy the little cassette guys if you want. And I think it looks decent. I do like the red accents. There's a lot of silver markings. It's similar to that of Soundwave. And you have placements for the gun, especially on the top here. You also have these little skids right there, which do have blast effect ports that you could use. Not really much else I could really talk about, so let's go ahead and get to the transformation. I will start off the transformation with his little, what is it called? The lamppost mode, which was official for the Soundwave, but the Soundblaster doesn't really promote it. Anyways, you're going to fold these up with the weapons off. I already did that. Take the arms, fold them back, and fold these down. Do the same thing to the other side. Actually, you don't want to fold them down completely. You want to take this, take the tabs out from underneath there on this double joint. Fold that down like so. Bring down these panels. Open up. Flip out the feet. Fold that in. And collapse that like so. You could not see that, so I will raise up the camera. In fact, I'm pretty sure you couldn't see anything. Alright, to make things easier, I'm going to try that again. So, I'm going to swing this out to the side and bring this down and around, and there's hair everywhere. That's always good. Untab this section from here, which I don't know why. That's being very difficult for me right now. Unhinge from the double joint. Flip these flaps down, like so. Open this section up. Bring out the foot. Flip that up, and bring that down and around. Rotate the feet around, rotate the entire torso like so, bring these up like that, take these up, flip them around like so, and bring these up, and do the same thing to the other side. Tilt the Soundblaster from the waist, and there you have the lamppost mode. It's a very basic mode, and obviously a reference, a very quick reference to a mode that Soundwave had in the original cartoon. But at least he has it. It's very simple to do anyways. I mean, pretty much any Soundwave could do it. But it's there. And it's kind of official. So at least you got that. Turning into the robot mode, it's very simple. Rotate that around. Bring the hands down. Flip up the skis. Bring out the fists. Like so. Do the same thing to the other side. Bring out the fists. Flip up the skis. You're going to take this and flip it down, and it was probably easier to unhinge that because there's a couple of tabs on the side that hold that into place. So you want to unhinge these, open that up, and then close these up. Open up the back, flip up the head, close that back up, and there we go. There is the Soundblaster in his robot mode, and he looks pretty good. I gotta say, I really do like the look of him. I think that the box is definitely a little thick though, but there's a reason for that, but I do really like him. I like the color scheme, it's more spooky this time around. The black and the gray and the red is just fantastic. And you know what? If you can swap them out, they give you the option to swap the eyes for the yellow. I'm not entirely sure how you're going to do that. You're going to have to open this up and pry it open. I'm not sure if you're going to break anything, so I'm not saying I'd recommend it, but if it's possible, you do have the red light piping, so I believe the original Soundwave has yellow. I forgot to bring that out, but yeah, it looks pretty good. I think the gray's a little bit darker compared to the Soundwave, but it's pretty close. You do have the red marks. This one looks a little fuzzy, but you know, it's still fine. And I do like the legs. I believe the yellow and the red is reversed compared to the Soundwave, so that's nice. But yeah, very cool. You do have the foot tilt. And what I mean by that is, I don't mean that the gold is 2 red and 1 yellow. I think it's red, yellow, 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 instead of yellow, yellow, red. So there's that. Anyways, you also do have the buttons right here, so that's pretty cool. And overall, I just think it really works. You do have the button right here, so you can open that up, and it really does go wide. And the whole reason for that is you can add the cassettes. But what's different with this compared to the original Soundwave is now with the extended chest, you can add 2 cassettes instead of just 1. Which is good because usually these cassette characters come in packs of more than 1. So it kind of didn't make sense to only include room for 1. But as you can see, Soundwave is in, or not Soundwave, Laserbeak is in there. You know, you can see the markings, but it's kind of hard to see the different colors because it's all transparent red, and also you do have the marks over top of it. But he does have the option. It's a little hard to get out. It's a very tight fit. I don't know why they didn't just make these just a little bit smaller. But yeah, it's very tricky. You're gonna have to use this little weapon piece to get Laserbeak out, but it is entirely possible. So, very cool. And speaking of the weapons, you do get his classic shoulder blaster and his extended blaster, which you could pull out. When you have it back like this, you do have a siege port here and here, but when you extend it out, you only get the siege port at the front, which is, you know, fine. And then you also have this gun, which people have said that this is apparently the Megatron as a gun form. Okay, it's kind of weird, but whatever. You can extend it off like this, and it does have a gimmick of where you can combine all the weapons like so and have this super huge cannon gun thing. You could also take this and have some sort of hammer thing if you want. However, I just like to have them as the separate weapons. So the shoulder cannon will go on top of here. You could also flip these around if you like, but I like to flip them back. You also have his gun right there, as well as his other gun that you could plug right here, like so. You do have a number of siege blast ports all around the figure, as well as holes around the figure so you can attach stuff. And articulation, you got ball joint in the head. Beautiful head sculpt, by the way. Out and in, forward and back, rotation below, double elbow, so that's nice. You can get him to press the button, as well as a wrist that goes side to side. Forward and back on the legs, these flaps can move out of the way. Out and in, rotation below, knee, and of course, again, the foot tilt. As well, you can get a little bit of forward and back, but not much. And I also want to bring up the package, because that is a nice looking Soundblaster on the side there. I really do like that. So, very cool. With that out of the way, that is Soundblaster. Do I like him? Yes, I do. I think he's very cool. Very nice addition to your Siege collection. I like the Soundwave a lot. I don't like the alt mode so much, but I love the robot mode for him. So, when it came to Soundblaster, I was like, yeah, kind of want him. And I'm glad that I got him, because he looks good next to the Soundwave. So, with that out of the way, yeah, definitely recommend him. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all those fun doodads, and I'll see you guys next time.